This is a video that I've been wanting to make ever since I started my channel in 2023. What's up everybody, this is Kerry. In this video I'm going to give you my model best bets for Sunday, September 15, 2024. Now in this particular video I'm just going to talk about the model and what it looks at. I'm not going to talk about which quarterbacks or the rookie quarterbacks, which ones are injured, which are not, anything like that, because this model actually just looks at the spreads and the totals, whether or not the game is a divisional game, and basically what part of the season this game is taking place in. These particular models have been very profitable for the last 3 years. My spread model is just hitting just over 56%, and the totals model is right around 59 to 60%, depending on the year. So I really like these models, and I really have confidence in their predictions. Now, not every week's going to be the great week, though. Sometimes it's like 40% correct, but then it makes up for it later on and gets 60% or maybe even 70% correct. Overall, for the entire season, my spread model is around 56% and my total model is between 59 to 60%. So let's take a look at the picks here. The first one are the spread bets. Now, the model thinks that the Buccaneers are going to cover a 7.5 point spread at the Lions, minus 115 juice on that. On the far right-hand side, you see my model percentage, 63.7%. I'm only picking games where my model has at least a 55% confidence that this is going to happen. The Browns at the Jaguars, the Browns at +3. Now I gave this out in my earlier video this week where the Browns had +3.5. The Rams at the Cardinals, the Rams at +1.5, 59.4% chance. And then the Bengals at the Chiefs, +6.0, a 55% chance according to the model. And I got this at 6.5 earlier in the week. Notice here that these are road underdogs covering the spread. This model is very good at picking road underdogs against the spread. When we look at the totals, we have the Raiders at the Ravens under 41.5. The model thinks that's going to go under at 62.4%. The Jets at the Titans under 41.0 at 62.2. The Giants at the Commanders under 43.5, 62.2%. And the Colts at the Packers under 43.5 at 55.3%. All of these lines are lines that I got on Saturday morning, so I'm making this video on Saturday morning, the day before the Sunday games. And what I really like about these particular numbers, when I go back and look at the data, these are very key numbers, 41.5, 43.5. Those games tend to go under when the line lands on these numbers. And my model uses data that is basically closing line value. So that's why I'm going to wait until Saturday morning to make this particular video in future weeks, because I want my models to be dealing with the numbers that are closer to game time. I mean, ideally, I would make this on Sunday morning right before the game started. And the Saturday morning numbers are pretty close to the Sunday morning numbers, so I'm not too worried about that. A lot of these numbers don't change too much between Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Finally, I have the Rams at the Cardinals under 47.5 and the 49ers at the Vikings under 46.5. I talked about these two numbers in my earlier video this week, games that were in the first 4 weeks that were between 46.5, 47, 47.5 tend to go under at a very high rate. And my model also likes that as well. So this is at 55%, the second one 54.9% according to the model. That is the probability of these events happening. Finally, I have this Moneyline Parlay I mentioned in my earlier video. The Chiefs to win, minus 260. The Texans to win, minus 270. I got these parlay odds earlier in the week again. And my statistics, the data I have from 2021 to 2023 tells me that these are actually games that should be won at about 76.9%, both of these. So putting them together, I get about a 59% chance of this happening. And that's my Moneyline Parlay. So altogether, I have 4 spread bets, 6 total bets, and then that 1 Moneyline Parlay. That's a total of 11 bets. I'm really excited to see how these models work out. Again, you have to look at the entire season. One good week is great, one bad week is not so great, but you put them all together, if you're above 55% for the entire season, you're making money. Good luck on your Sunday bets. Let's go.